Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's Moni, and I am back with an update. It has been maybe maybe 5 months since I created an update, but I am better and I'm ready to update you guys. So a lot has gone on. The last time we spoke, I told you that we did our second round of IVF, the first round since Bill passed, and it didn't take. It did not implant, and we were not pregnant. So our parents didn't raise quitters, so we tried again. So we went through the third round of IVF, and my body responded very well to all of the meds. Unfortunately, at egg retrieval, well, no, the visit before egg retrieval, my numbers were so high that they said they didn't think. What was it? Did they tell me right at egg retrieval? I think they told me at egg retrieval. Oh yeah, my head crazy because I have a busy day tomorrow, so I decided to do this while I was getting ready for bed because last time, my best time to stay on top of my videos and update you guys more frequently was when I was getting ready for bed. That way I knew, okay, I'm getting ready for bed. Let me make a video. So that's what I'm doing. So I have a busy day tomorrow, so I need to wrap my hair down. Yes, I cut my hair off. Oh, before I get started, I hope everyone is well and quarantining and I'm used to the new normal and all that stuff. So we tried round 3. I started my IVF meds in October. We have egg retrieval in November. And we were supposed to have transfer early December. That did not work because they said something about maybe my progesterone was too high. Something was too high. And they said they didn't suggest that we transferred and they think we should freeze. So we froze. And when we froze, yeah, I just washed my hair like 3 days ago. I do not feel like washing my hair again. So I'm trying to think. But I wet it to wrap it flat. And then I just bump it a little bit. So I'm thinking I should be able to just put some mousse on here. I wonder how that's going to work. Oh, well. I need to call my stylist anyway for a hair appointment. But so we froze the eggs and had to wait. So they put me on a medication, a birth control to control my hormones, and told me to take the birth control and call them on like day 10. Called me on day 1 of my cycle. Then I called on day 1 of my cycle. Then they said, okay, great. Call back on like day 10 or something. So I go through all this stuff. The good thing about this time was I did not have to go through all the injections every day like I did when I was actually going through IVF, because since I was doing a frozen embryo transfer, I took different meds. I ended up just taking estradiol, endometrium, and a progesterone. So I took the estradiol pill, I took the endometrium inserts, and then I took the progesterone in oil shot once every 3 days. So I do that through December. Now it's time for my egg transfer, and something went wrong. What went wrong? Why didn't we transfer? Oh, I went to Deep Creek for Christmas. No. Everything went right this time. So once I had to start over on my meds, start everything over, I didn't have to do egg retrieval because I didn't do stem meds. These are just meds preparing my body for the transfer. We did a transfer on, I took those meds for about a month, I think. And on February 8th, we did a transfer. We did the frozen embryo transfer. And I asked my doctor, because of what we've gone through. This, of course, this is our third round of IVF. My fourth time trying to do an egg transfer. This was just a lot. So I asked the doctor if it was okay if we transfer twins. So it took Nathan and I a lot to get to the point where we would even consider having twins. But I was over it. I was like, Lord, if we put 2 in, maybe 1 will take, because I can't take this anymore. We were coming up on Belle's birth and death anniversary. So that was stressful, and we just did not know how we were going to handle it or what to do. So we talked to the doctor about it. My blood pressure has been amazing. I have not been on any blood pressure medicine since I left the hospital last year. So she said no. She said because we had a ruptured membrane last time, we're at higher risk for an additional one. So no, she could not. She said I could go to a couple of specialists and get other opinions and get a referral, and then she would approve it. Nathan said he just didn't have it in him to go through that again. So we just said no. We didn't try to do the we didn't go for the multiples. So on February 8th, of course, I had to go alone because due to COVID, they're not allowing anyone in. Nathan wanted to take off work because it was a Monday, but there was really no need for him to take off because it was really nothing, for him to do. So I took a half day off work. My transfer was in the afternoon. I drove up to Rockville and got my transfer. Transferred 1 embryo. So they hope that after thawing, so you have to pay this is crazy, y'all. So we paid the freeze fee, which, if I'm not mistaken, was $1,500. We paid the freeze fee in December. The thaw fee is $600. So then we turned right back around the next month and paid the thaw fee. And then the storage is $50 a month for the embryos. I had 5 embryos that were healthy enough to freeze. Excuse me, y'all. That's my husband. Hey, dear, what's up? No, I'm in the room getting ready for tomorrow. I'm making a video, though. What's going on? Okay. I'll call you back. All right. So that was Hubs. You guys know he works at night, so he's at work. So what was I saying? Oh, so yeah, and it was like $50 a month to store. So we had 5 embryos that were healthy enough to freeze out of like 12 good eggs. I don't know what happened. Like 7 of them, excuse me, 7 of them fertilized normally. 5 of them made it to full blastocyst and were strong enough or healthy enough to freeze. So that's what we did. So when it was time to transfer, when they thaw them, I don't know if they only thaw 1 or if they thaw them all to pick the best one. I don't know how that works. I probably should have asked, especially since I share these videos. But I didn't, so I apologize in advance about that, guys. But if you guys want me to ask, I can. So when I got there, they told me they hope that when it thaws, the embryo is at about they said they hope it's at least an 80%. And they said that the one they transferred was like at 95. So it was good. So I get there, we transfer, and the 2-week wait happens. Let me tell y'all how this 2-week wait drove me crazy. So we transferred on the 8th. The 11th was my husband's birthday. And the 14th was Valentine's Day. So I did not drink with my husband, although I did. We went out on the 11th, 3 days after the transfer, where I am just on pins and needles. I don't know what's going on. But I went out with him for his birthday. We went to dinner and just hung out with one of his close friends, or his cousin. So we had a really good time. Then we went to the MGM and then came back home. We didn't do much because, of course, we're still in a pandemic. I live right outside DC, so we went to dinner in DC. Then that was on his birthday, and then, like I said, the following weekend was his birthday. Was his actual party where his cousins and stuff was able to hang out with him, and we hung out in around the corner, right around the corner from my house is this little like family pub, bar, grill type place, and a bunch of his cousins and uncles met us there, and we just hung out there. Child, he had a great time, but we was back home in bed by 11 o'clock. The pandemic, I guess, got to everybody. So we came on home, and the following day was Valentine's Day, and we did our little thing together for Valentine's Day. But of course, I was sober during all this because when I started preparing for transfer, I stopped drinking. And then, of course, I don't drink during my 2-week wait because I treat my body like I'm pregnant. So that was that. So still in the 2-week wait, everything. I guess it's everything, and I'm just waiting, right? It drove me crazy. So by the following Tuesday, so transfer was on Monday, the 15th, the 16th. I said, so one of my girlfriends kept telling me on Valentine's Day, no, the day after Valentine's Day, that Monday, just take a test. I think you'll know. I said, no, it's too early, and I don't want to get a false negative, and I'm all stressed out and upset. It'll drive me crazy. Either way, I still have to go and take the real test. So why wouldn't I just wait? Because I would still have to go back to Shady Grove for the official blood work for Beta Day 1. You don't have to go for Beta Day 2 if 1 is negative, of course, but you at least got to go for 1. So she's like, I think you should take it. So secretly on Tuesday, I'm in the house because I'm working from home, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to try it. I'm just going to try it and see what in the ham sandwich happens. So I take a test, and it is positive. So I'm Googling, how can you get a false positive pregnancy test with IVF? Because, of course, you never know. So they said the main way is through the trigger shot still being in your system. Well, I didn't take a trigger shot because I was I did a frozen embryo. So we didn't trigger because we didn't retrieve eggs this time. So I said, well, if that's the only way, I must be really pregnant. So that was Tuesday. Wednesday, I took another pregnancy test because I wanted to be sure. And it was positive. So then I tell my husband on Wednesday, I'm like, babe, I snuck and I took a pregnancy test and it was positive. He's like, for real? I was like, but I did it yesterday and I wasn't sure. So I didn't want to tell you until I tried again today. Now, I've only been taking 1 a day because they say that your first urine in the morning, the HCG will be the highest or whatever. So that's why I was only taking 1 at a time. So on Wednesday, I took an additional 1. But I threw it away. He was like, well, let me see it. I was like, oh, I threw it away. So on Thursday, I took 2 more to be double sure. So y'all, I took 4 pregnancy tests to make sure that I was sure. that I was pregnant, because this has been a journey, okay? So yes, I'm pregnant. This is the beginning of April, and I'm super excited about being pregnant. We have had so many scares, and that's why I wanted to get on here and give you guys an update. This pregnancy, if you follow me through my first one, this pregnancy is nothing like my first one. This baby is giving me a run for my money. So, scares. My first scare was randomly one day. We're out in the living room. We've been remodeling the house. And randomly one day, I had to pee real bad. I come in here, I use the bathroom, and I see blood. So I stay calm. But on the inside, I'm like flipping the heck out. Luckily, it's a Saturday evening. So Nathan is home, and I just tell him, hey, I'm spotting. I think we need to call the doctor. So he's like, okay. I don't think it's a big deal, but whatever. So I'm like, okay, I just have an issue. So it's just a little bit of spotting. It didn't seem like a lot. So I called the doctor. They're like, well, you're high risk, so just come on and come to the urgent care. So I go into the urgent care. Now, mind you, when I was here, it was like drop, little spot. They asked me for a urine sample. I go into the little bathroom in the urgent care. Baby, that blood was flowing. So I'm like, Lord, please don't be taking my baby from me. I just got it. So I'm explaining to them my history, because of course the health insurance I have now is not the health insurance I had last year, because my job situation changed, and therefore my health insurance changed. So they have my history now, but like I had never met my new OBGYN yet. Due to the pandemic, because I would have been due. Well, I wouldn't have been due for a checkup yet anyway, because I just had the baby in March. So, and due to the pandemic, you know, I had only video chatted with my OB. So I went to the urgent care. They did the urine test, and they did the blood test, and my HCG levels were where they expected them to be. And then they did an ultrasound and was able to see the baby and see that there was a heartbeat. But this was super early on, so, you know, it's not, they couldn't see the baby. Like, they had to do an internal ultrasound or whatever. I guess they call it the OB ultrasound or whatever. So we did that, and that they said it was fine, and that there was actually a blood clot that they were concerned about. And that is where the bleed was coming from. And it was coming from between my uterus and my cervix. So it wasn't actually where the baby is. Y'all, it is taking me forever to get this little hair down. That's because it wasn't wet. But whatever. As long as it holds down so I can go to the nail salon tomorrow. I have to go to the nail salon and Walmart. I only leave the house once a week. So tomorrow is my day. Only because I have a nail appointment. I try to combine my day out. So yeah, so we get to so urgent care goes well, and they're like, follow up with Shady Grove. When is your next visit with Shady Grove? I said Wednesday. They said, well, we'll rather, this was a Saturday night. Well, by now it's like Sunday morning. I was in there, it would seem like forever. They said, we would rather you go back to them, call them and tell them what happened, and tell them you need to come Monday instead of Wednesday. So I said, fine. So I go on Monday. Everything was fine. And they confirmed what the other doctor said. They saw the blood clot, and they said that it could be. So they put me on pelvic rest. The only other time I've been on pelvic rest was like after the embryo transfer. So they put me on pelvic rest and told me nothing in my vagina until the bleeding stopped, and that it should stop within about 2 weeks. Well, y'all, that was 3 weeks ago. I'm still damn bleeding. But it only comes like It only comes like if I'm active. Say I go out and do something today and tomorrow. Then, or if I'm out today and then I'm working around the house tomorrow and I just have 2 really active days, then I'll see some spotting again. So I've really been on bed rest, guys. I've been on like super bed rest, doing nothing, being a couch potato. So that's that. That was the first scare. Then, oh no, that was not the first time I went to the urgent care. So I know you guys remember from the last time that my headaches be on fleek. And I don't know if it's the medicine, the first trimester, or what, but my headaches, but I used to take extra strength Tylenol. It'll go away, or at least subside a little bit, so I could be comfortable enough to get a little bit of sleep. Baby, these headaches, my headaches started on like a Wednesday. By Sunday, the extra strength Tylenol was not working anymore. So I was like, something is wrong. And I went to urgent care on Wednesday. That's how long I freaking waited. So it had been like a week since I had a headache. Since the headaches had been there. But it had been since Sunday since the Tylenol wasn't working anymore. I think this is flat enough. What y'all think? This is just, I'm probably going to put on a baseball cap anyway. But this is flat enough. Then I need to put some K on my face because I know y'all see that big black mark that has never been there before. But so yeah, that happened. So I go to the urgent care and they're like, we're not really concerned. Your blood pressure's fine. The baby's fine. Yeah, we can do a CT scan though. So I was like, no. Doesn't that expose me and the baby to radiation? They's like, yeah, but not a lot of radiation. No, thank you, sir. Well, if they don't go away in the next 48 hours, we suggest you have a CT scan. I was like, yeah, right, okay. Not having a CT scan. So I didn't go back for the CT scan. And that's when the following Saturday, I had the bleeding. So yeah, the baby been stressing me out. Symptoms. I've had every symptom. I've had headaches. I've had nausea. I've had backaches. I've had mood swings. I am hot. I am cold. I am tired. I am super duper tired. Oh, so when they put me on pelvic rest, of course you guys know the Endometrin that I take twice a day. I take 2 tabs a day, twice a day, every day. Because they put me on pelvic rest and they said nothing in my vagina until the bleeding stopped, I had to tell Shady Grove that. So Shady Grove said, no, don't take the Endometrin anymore. Now take the progesterone annual shot every day instead of once every 3 days. Yes, that's what they said to me. So I was back giving myself a needle every day. I was putting it in my hip every day, so I was rotating hips. The needle is so thick. I got some more needles. I'm going to show y'all this needle because I have never... I don't have any more of the vials because I did get rid of the medicine. You guys know I have children in the house, so I didn't want them to... I don't like to have unnecessary medicine around that they can get into. So, I'm just going to have to throw it away since I'm opening it. I don't need it anyway because this baby going to work. So, this is the needle. This needle, good. If I put it in front of my shirt, you can see it. This is the needle that I take. Well, I draw up the medicine with. So I stick it in the vial. So I pull down because they said 1 milliliter. So I pull down the one to get air in here. Put it down in the vial. Push the air into the vial. And then draw up to 1, right? Then I put the top back on it. Screw the top off. Put it in my sharps container. Then I took this needle. So that was a 20 gauge. Apparently, the bigger the number, the smaller the needle. That was a 20 gauge. So they give me, then I take this 22, put it on top of the syringe that has the meds in it. I was putting this back in this pack and throwing it away because this is just a syringe. It don't have a needle on it. And then I was injecting myself with this big doggone needle, y'all. And I needed to put it all the way in because they said they wanted it nice and deep down in the tissue. So that's what I was taking. I started taking every day instead of once every 3 days. And I was taking it in my hip, rotating hips. On the days that Nathan was home, and then when I was done, I still took these off. So the reason I take the needle off the syringe is because since I was taking so many shots so often from the very beginning of the IVF, I didn't want my sharps container to fill up with these because these don't need to be in there. They're not sharp. So I took these off and only put these in there. It saves space. And then I just put these back in here and put them in the trash. That's what I did. So they told me to do that until I'm 10 weeks pregnant. I am officially 10 weeks pregnant. So I took my last shot 2 days ago. What else? And I was able to stop taking the estradiol pill. I was taking that, one of those 3 times a day. And I've been stopped the endometrium because I was having the bleeding issues. I know this is a lot of information in a little bit of time. I'm trying to catch up because I do want to stop giving you guys updates weekly. I do apologize for falling off. I had a lot going on, y'all, emotionally and stuff. And it was just with the house. You know, we've been doing a lot, trying to get the kitchen remodeled. And I'll show y'all once it's 100%, which it will be by next week. I'll be able to show you guys what it looks like. I'm really happy of the outcome. Put some medicine on my face because, yeah. What else? Oh, Nathan is really, really, really excited, guys. So he has picked names. He picked a girl name and a boy name already. I go back to the doctor in 2 weeks. And in that visit, they're going to give me the blood work, the blood test to do the genetic testing on the baby. So I will be able to find out the gender. We haven't decided if we want to do it then or wait an additional month and just get it during the ultrasound. So I don't know. I think because I know the information will be available, that it'll drive me crazy knowing the information is available and not knowing what it is. So I'm probably going to go ahead and convince him for us to find out. We not doing, you guys know we did a gender reveal for Bill. We're not doing that this time. We're just going to find out what the baby is. The nursery is already done because we did it for Bill. So I don't know if it's a girl, we'll probably keep the same theme. I mean, Bill never came home. If it's a boy, the base color of the room is gray and white. So we'll just probably have to change out the purple stuff for orange or something. I'm not really a pink and blue type of girl. So we never intended on the room being pink or blue. What else? Oh, because I had the, y'all, this is this lip oil stuff. I think I told you guys before, I'm into this BoxyCharm Club thing. And they send me stuff. They sent me this stuff called lip oil. This stuff is amazing. Because I'm always dehydrated and thirsty, my lips always feel dry. But this stuff, and it smells good. It's called lip oil. I don't know who it's by. KAB Cosmetics. Oh, Kim, Ariana, Brielle. Oh, this is a Kardashian thing. No, Kim, Ariana, Brielle. This is Kim Zolciak and her kids, her daughters. Oh, that's cool. That's what this is, KAB Cosmetics. But this lip oil, okay, Kim Zolciak, you did something with that because I like it. Let me see. I got to put some lashes on, y'all, because I got to be out the door early. So I do stuff like put my lashes on at night because I use, oh, y'all want to see, baby? There's the baby. We nicknamed this baby Pumpkin because I'm doing a fall. So since I'm doing October, we decided the baby's name is Pumpkin. What y'all think about that? Tell me what y'all think about the new nickname. You know, the last baby was Button. And y'all know I always got a reason behind my foolishness. So my reason is because the baby is due in the fall. So y'all can tell me what y'all think. What else do I have to tell you guys? Y'all, me and these lashes. It's just me and these lashes. There's always something with me and these lashes. I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to figure out which ones. Nathan's goddaughter gave me a whole bunch. And I just love them. So I was trying to figure out which ones I was going to put on. They be so fancy. She got some really nice lashes. But she just gives me the fanciest lashes. And I just don't be wanting all that. Let me see. I think I got a cheap pair around here somewhere. I don't need all that just for my errands tomorrow. But I got to put something on my face because the lashes, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I was never a fan of lashes. But lashes just make me feel a little bit better. Because when I'm pregnant, my face just breaks out every time. I don't know what's going on. And I told Nathan the moment I started, this started small. And I started picking it. And I told Nathan, I said, the moment this showed up, I should have known I was pregnant. It's just, and I Googled it. It says it's the fluctuation of the hormones. So I'm going to chalk it up to that. And my face did clear up last time. So I'm going to assume it'll clear up this time. I just don't know. Y'all, my godmother is texting me. I'm not sure why she's still up. But it's strange for me. She should be asleep because I should be asleep. What else do I have to tell y'all? I told you about all my symptoms. I've had everything, morning sickness. Stuff turns my stomach really quickly. So I have actually wanted to eat a lot more now. So I've been making a conscious effort to eat more. But if I try to eat like a plate, like the other day, Sunday, it was nice out. So I made a couple of things on a grill and some collard greens. All I had was a turkey burger and some collard greens. And I had to stop in the middle of eating to go throw up. Like, the smell didn't turn, I don't know what turned my stomach. So now I've been trying to nibble on food instead of just eating it. So I try to have, like, so today Monique went and got Chipotle for dinner. So I ate half my bowl tonight and I'll eat the other half tomorrow because, yeah, my body is not adjusting well with that. My boobs are huge already. So I had to go get new bras the other day. And like last week, my one day out the house last week, I got bras and they are double D's. I don't know what I'm going to do with these boobs, but they here and it look like they going to stay. Y'all see the baby. I've had a problem trying to find clothes. Luckily, I don't have to go into the office for work. I work from home and I only leave the house once a week. So I figure summer's coming. As long as I do like Target's maternity tank tops. They are super comfortable. So I'm thinking I'm just going to wear tank tops and shorts or tank tops and leggings and move on with my life. Yeah, so I've had a problem trying to find something. And it's just that my pants so far are just getting tight at the bottom. That's all. Other than that, I have a bunch of tank tops. Of course, Belle passed in March last year, so I didn't make it to the warm weather. So all I had was like a bunch of sweaters because I was pregnant in the wintertime. So yeah, I'm trying to figure that out right now. So if you guys have suggestions, please don't tell me Target because we went to Target and I got one t-shirt dress and a bunch of tank tops. That's all I got from Target. So I guess that's what I'm gonna wear. My one t-shirt dress and a bunch of tank tops. Yeah, so I gotta figure out some clothes to put on. Easter is Sunday. I'm probably going, I'm not going anywhere on Easter, but my mom and my brother are having a Easter egg hunt for the children at their house. So I'll find something comfortable that I could fit in and just go sit over their house, because that's all I'm going to do is go sit over their house. What else? So yeah, y'all, I've been basically on bed rest. Luckily, we're in a quarantine, so I'm not missing out on much. That is it. I think that's all I have. Oh, I can show you guys my little update on my app. My phone screen is so dirty. Don't judge me, y'all, but I'm going to show y'all this screen because at least it's not broken. Last time it was broken, remember? I can show y'all the baby from my Pregnancy Plus. You guys know I track the baby's progress on my Pregnancy Plus app. So, can you guys see it? And I don't know how good you guys can see it. There we go. So I'm 72 days pregnant. And that's what the baby looks like so far. Makes me so happy. So today's thing is about breast tenderness and your nipple size changing and things like that. Yes, I know. I'm well aware. Because these things are here, y'all. I remember back in the day, y'all, I didn't even have to wear a bra. You couldn't tell me nothing. I didn't have to wear a bra. Now look at my crazy butt. I have to find bras that'll fit under my tank tops and stuff. But it is what it is. That's all I think I have for you guys. If I missed something or if you have a question, let me know. I don't have to wait the week. I would like to do the weekly update so I actually have something to tell you guys. But if I get any questions and stuff in the middle, I'll make another video. I don't mind. We're quarantining. So it's nothing else really to do. But I would really appreciate some feedback on these videos. A couple of people have asked, like, what's going on? And basically, one, I didn't want to make a video too soon because as soon as we started having complications, I was afraid. And I know that I shouldn't be afraid and I should be walking on faith. But once you've gone through what we've gone through, everything scares you. Like every day I wake up feeling my stomach. Like I can't wait until the baby is big enough for me to feel them moving. And that way I'll feel a little more secure. Because right now it's just on a wish and a prayer. And especially when I see some spotting, I would love to be able to go to the doctor and get an ultrasound every day to check on my baby. And I know that's unrealistic. So I would really love for y'all to pray for me and get me through this. I'm almost out of the first trimester. So I felt better about telling people, like literally, other than my very close family, I just told everybody on Sunday that I was pregnant. So yeah, that's where we are with it because I'm just scared and nervous and excited and I just want to be a mom. That is all I have. So thank you guys for your patience. I know this is a long video because once I add the intro, it's going to be like 40 minutes long. But if you hung in there, thank you. Please subscribe, share, comment, like. Do something so I know you're there because it makes me feel like I'm making the videos for nothing if nobody's watching. So yeah, and I can make the videos be what you guys want them to be if you give me feedback. So thank you guys for your patience. Thank you for your support. We appreciate you and talk to you soon.